Turning now to Campaign 2020, President Trump and Joe Biden will both hold in-person campaign events on the same day for the first time since March 2nd, exactly 6 months ago. Both campaigns are highlighting their response to the police shooting in Wisconsin. CBS 4's Natalie Brandt has more details from the White House.
President Trump is headed to the battleground state of North Carolina for a campaign rally 61 days before the election.
This should never happen. A thing like this should never happen.
Tuesday in Kenosha, Wisconsin, the president visited businesses impacted by rioting following the police shooting of 29-year-old Jacob Blake.
Do you believe systemic racism is a problem in this country?
Well, you just keep getting back to the opposite subject. We should talk about the kind of violence that we've seen in Portland and here and other places. It's tremendous violence.
Supporters turned out to see the president and praised his focus on violence in the streets.
People were very afraid in Kenosha. Businesses were burned down. People were locking their doors in their houses, putting kids in basements, getting their hunting rifles out because they were scared for their life.
But some local leaders say the president's visit did not help.
The situation on the ground in Kenosha had been improving significantly over the past several days, and having the president come brought more attention to that situation. We also, unfortunately, didn't hear any condemnation of vigilante violence.
Both President Trump and Democratic nominee Joe Biden are out with new ads focusing on the nationwide protests, with each candidate blaming the other for the violence.
Criminals terrorize Kenosha. Joe Biden takes a knee.
The Trump campaign has a new ad out in Wisconsin trying to paint Biden as weak on crime. The Biden ad calls for people rioting and looting to be prosecuted while accusing President Trump of spreading fear.
I believe we'll be guided by the words of Pope John Paul II, words drawn from the scriptures. Be not afraid.
Biden plans to travel to Kenosha tomorrow. His campaign says he'll hold a community meeting to bring people together. Natalie Brandt, CBS News, the White House.
The new Biden ad will air nationally on cable television as well as in local markets in 9 states, including the Trump campaign is airing in ads in Florida, Minnesota, Georgia, and North Carolina.